Well, that's how you know this is going to be a problem. Oh, double problem.
We are born of two universes, each of them imperfect, each afflicted with the cancer of organic life. From their ruins, a new universe shall be forged in the fire of the stones of reality and space. All life
Are those two not the same thing?
in steel, free from the sins of the flesh.
Like, to think about the reality stone, no, the infinity stones. Like, time and space should just be the same thing.
Are your God.
They should not be two different things. That's my hot take on this. Now, to see that for the first time when this game was like announced, that's pretty fucking hype. So I'm kind of gawking at what's happening right now, and then there's Strider. Like, look at this. This looks pretty cool, right? How could they possibly fuck this up?
Captain America.
Easily. Hi, we're playing Marvel vs. Capcom. We're doing a story mode because you know what? Fuck life, man. This is about as good as it gets. This is our lot in life. Look at this fucking dollar store toy Captain America junk, man. I like the direction fighting games are taking with these story modes, but excuse me, there's just so much to gawk at in this one. It's so... I hesitate to use the word garish, but that's what it is. That's not a bad thing. You look at the Injustice or the Mortal Kombat story modes, and those are relatively like, oh, this is pretty fun, this is engaging, it's well written, and then the story is pretty cool, too. And it's not like they're just making a bunch of scenarios to have all their toys play on the playground. It's like an actual thing. This is mostly just like, hey, look at all these cool guys, make them fight, you know? Oh, cool. So, I imagine there's going to be a lot of not talking while doing this. Because, I mean, when you play a fighting game, really, ultimately, the only thing to really talk about in this game is the spectacle of how stupid it is. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh, I still got him somehow. Get in there, bud. And there we go. So get ready for a lot of this, and maybe I'll veto this and say, hey, it doesn't work out. But I'm inclined to have fun. Oh, great, everybody! It's actually Birch. I like how they all flew in at the same time to get your spinning bird kick. That was just good timing on their part. You idiots! I mean, but also she dive kicked that robot's head off. That's pretty fucking cool. Dove kick, dive kick.
Captain Marvel.
We're acknowledging that we know who we are, us characters. That's the weird thing about this is that. So this is the fourth Marvel vs. Capcom game, even though, like, you know, X-Men vs. Street Fighter and X-Men vs. Marvel has been Street Fighter vs. Marvel has been a thing, but then they made the Marvel vs. Capcom mainline games 1, 2, 3, 4. So I mean, if we're going to assume that those have all happened in the past continuity of this, it makes sense that they all know each other. But every single character in this game talks to every other character like they know each other or have history, which is kind of weird. I feel it's kind of embarrassing. Here they come, and oh, no more loading screens. Yep. Get out of here. And, like, so you'll have Dante talking with Rocket Raccoon. He's like, oh, hey, Rocket Raccoon, it's me, Dante. Can I borrow a gun from you? Oh, shit. How many do I have to fight? Oh, boy. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. So you think about that. You're like, oh, boy, we're all friends, and we've met each other, because this is the fourth time this is happening, but somehow this convergence thing that I keep talking about is the big problem. And, like, oh, worlds have been combined into one thing, which looks pretty cool. Admittedly, X-Guard is pretty freaking neat. Oh, that's funny. It's a Street Fighter reference. But it's just weird, you know? That, like, Captain America not only knows who Strider Hiryu is, but they're friends and they talk and they're like, yeah, no, it's cool. We've been doing this since 1996. Oh, Blender Dick. What's up? So I was gonna say I'm gonna try and abstain from commenting on how stupid I think the roster of this game is compared to Marvel 3. Marvel 2 had a shitty roster. Like, it wasn't great because it was literally just like, oh, we'll throw every single person we've had and every single one of these hyper fighters together. So who cares if the sprites are consistent? We'll just throw them all together and just pack the game. And that's why there's so many characters, is because we just fucking whatever, no balance. Who cares? Who gives a shit? Marvel 3, however, was much more deliberate, and its choices were kind of very cool. Like, Ultimate Marvel 3 had Rocket Raccoon and Doctor Strange, who at the time, prior to the MCU, were like, who the fuck is Rocket Raccoon? Who the fuck is Doctor Strange? Right? That's pretty cool. Those are good choices. Resident Evil 5 had just come out, so they put Chris in it, and that's whatever, but Wesker's in it too, so that's great. Why is Chris in this game? Why the fuck is Chris in this game? Why does Gamora not look like Zoe Saldana in this game when she looks like a bad robot space person? There's a better choice. There's better choices. Why does Thor look like that, but then Iron Man still looks like Iron Man?
What has become of them?
Like, there's this weird kind of disconnect, because obviously a lot of the roster was to reflect the MCU, which is why there's no X-Men in here, even though they have the rights to put the X-Men characters in the game. They're like, no, we want to push what we want to push. But then you got fucking Spencer from Bionic Commando, the game that came out whenever. There has not been another Bionic Commando except for the side-scroller since. And no one cares about this fucking guy. But he's in here anyway because he was in Marvel 3, and they don't want to spend money to make new models.
Nice weapon, Lancelot.
See, it's funny. He's making a funny joke.
Only your foolishness, Iron Man.
It's you, Iron Man, from the comic Iron Man. Here's looking at you, Arthur from Ghosts and Ghouls. That's what that was. That's a lot of them talking to. I have this fucking wooden fan still. I can't stop playing with it. I guess I should probably explain my case for why I'm doing Marvel in the first place. So, Sonic does have a level selector, as explained in my Sonic Mania Sonic thing that's, you know, that fun thing. But alas, unfortunately, well, whoopsies. The unfortunate thing is that it doesn't work the way it... not the way it should, but, like, it doesn't, there we go. Like, I can select stages and stuff, but it doesn't automatically go from stage to stage, and it doesn't do cutscenes or anything, so I have to literally just replay the entire game. No, I want to fight the other guy. Bring him back. Get in here, fucking guy. Throw that lance. Crossbow it. That shit. Where is it? This one crossbow? This one? No, that's flame. That's that one. I do appreciate that in this game, at least, everyone kind of, like... Well, no, I don't know if I appreciate that the fact that you can do the auto combo and, like, even the 4-hit launch or the 1-2-3 air combo... Or 1, 2, 3, 4 launch, 1, 2, 3, 4 air combo thing with basically everybody. I don't know if I like that. Because at the end of the day, like, you can do the auto combo, just hit the attack button, the light punch button, enough to do a hit combo free. But even then, everyone still has the 1, 2, 3, 4 launch kind of thing. It's weird. Everyone kind of feels homogenized and that their special moves are different, but ultimately you can get the same combos out if you know, just do your, you know, you just do that. Oh, it's so funny. Oh, they're keeping track, because you know what? In every movie, they're like, fucking look at me go. I love Legolas. Boop, boop, boop.
Let's call it a tie.
Even though that... So, 9-6, and then he just killed 4, so he had 10, but he's still like, oh, let's call it a tie. I have one more than you, but we'll call it a tie.
Be good.
Oh, that's stupid.
Ebony, ivory, care to dance?
I see, like, Rocket looks like his MCU incarnation, as opposed to the trenchcoat jacket-looking guy from Marvel 3. But then Gamora's in the game, and she looks like a robot. Why? Who knows? You got, like, Captain America, who looks like, as eloquently put by someone else, a Tonka truck. And you got Iron Man, who looks like Iron Man. Spider-Man, who looks like Spider-Man. Captain America, no. Doctor Strange does not look like Doctor Strange from the movies. Dormammu doesn't look like Dormammu from the movie. All these characters are like, okay, we're here. We've been represented in the movies now, but we're here, and we don't look like we did. Actually, who am I kidding? Dante's the shit. Dante's where you want to be. Fuck you. I'm doing very poorly as Dante. Rocket, get back in here. Even though I do prefer to play as Dante, and basically all of my... Oh, that's a Groot move. Yeah? This one's the mine, right? No, is this one the mine? That's the one. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Come on, buddy. Oh, too soon. Dante has way too many moves, and I like that for it. He's got way too many fucking moves. Speaking of which, so I got the costume pass, which is all the Wave 1 costumes, and of course, so what do you do when you have to give Dante a costume? you could go, all right, well, we'll make him Devil May Cry 4 Dante. We'll make him Devil May Cry 2 Dante. We can make him even fucking Nero. But no, you know what they did? They put the old new Dante, as in the Dante, you know, Devil May Cry Dante, the DMC game that no one likes. Now I'll admit one thing. I don't hate that redesign. I actually think it's quite good. I'll use that word good. Use the word good to describe it.
This was
But
my home too, Thor.
oh fuck, shut up, X.
Ultron Sigma's going
But,
to
like,
pay for what he's done.
It's just an interesting thing where Capcom does not really seem to understand human beings or their consumer base. People didn't like DMC because DMC shit on Devil May Cry. The guy the lead, the project guy, I don't remember his fucking name, the guy who made Dante look like himself. He's like, yeah, old Dante, Devil May Cry Dante with the white hair and the red coat. That guy, he, if you like him, you're a homosexual. And while he didn't say that, he's like, you know, Brokeback Mountain Dante made some comments about how it's just kind of like, oh, being a Dante is a sissy. You know, and that's weird. That's a weird thing to say. And so a lot of people who like the Devil May Cry games felt insulted that this guy would even say that. Which, admittedly, I would be too if I liked this thing and this guy said, hey, if you like this thing, you're wrong. I'm also going to use a homophobic slur to describe you. I'd be upset. I don't care that much about Devil May Cry. I think it's very cool.
I swear I will release you from Ultron.
But I think there's better choices, like Nero. And fuck Dante. Don't even put Dante in the game. Put Nero in the game. Put Lady in the game. Put Jester in the game. Or was it Joker? I don't remember.
Doctor Strange?
And like Trish,
Captain?
Virgil, Dante, they were all in
Doctor.
Marvel 3, and that was great. Where's Trish in this game? I would rather Trish than Dante.
Asgard's magic weakened. We can breach the prison's walls from here.
Oh, can we now?
Commander Redfield.
Hey, Chris.
Chris, you ready?
Chris's model looks pretty good. Again, I still don't understand why it's the fucking... Why is it... What am I trying to say here? Why is it the Resident Evil 6 version of the model when, hey, spoiler for Resident Evil 7, someone named Chris Redfield shows up in that game? I'm not saying it's this Chris Redfield. I'm not saying it's any Chris Redfield, but someone named Chris Redfield shows up in that game. Why not have that version? Why not have, instead of Nemesis and Chris, why not have Jack Baker? Why not have Leon? Why not have Ada? Why not have Sadler? Bring Wesker back. Wesker was fucking cool. Why not have Salazar or the Verdugo or something? Or you know what? And they reference this in the costumes, the first wave costumes. Nemesis gets a Mr. X Tyrant trench coat, which is cool. But like Nemesis hasn't been in a fucking video game since literally Resident Evil 3 Nemesis.
Doctor?
And he's cool. He's the guy everyone likes. He's been in the movies. He's like, oh, stars. He's that cool guy. But fuck, man. There's a lot of cool shit in Resident Evil. Bring Jill back, but make her like Marvel 1 Jill. But they can't do that because Frank has all the moves with the zombies. So why would they? It's all just fucking weird.
But I've put a lot of punks like you away.
Get it? Because she's a cop. Yeah. Man, I should like the enemy variety in this game. Now, Injustice 2 does a nice kind of thing where in these fights where you're teamed up with multiple people, you can choose who you fight with. Or same with like Smash Bros. Brawl in the fight mode. If you have like multiple people in your team, you can choose who you fight with in certain battles in the Subspace Emissary mode. Here, you're like, alright, there's a big group of people right here. There's like 6 people, Doctor Strange, Chun-Li, Rocket, Strider, Chris. You think you get to choose your team here, but no, they just gotta give you whoever. So I don't know who I'm fighting as. I'm probably gonna be Rocket or something. I haven't played as Strider yet. I haven't played as Chris yet. I'd do anything, but I won't do that. God, the loading times in this game are great. Fighting game load times are not great. Oh, good, we're Chris. We're the gun guys, everybody.
So much for the secret mission.
Now, I will admit, the X-Guardian does look pretty cool. Ow. Shotgun. Oh, he advanced and guarded my shotgun. Reload that weapon there that I didn't even shoot yet. I think I just grabbed that guy by accident. That was pretty cool. Shotgun. Whoop. Get out of my face. Well, that guy had armor on that, huh? I didn't know about that. Come get me. No, don't do that. Come get me. Stop doing that, idiot. Well, get in there, buddy. Which is my flamethrower move? No, that's TMP. Get back up, buddy. Reload that weapon that I don't know how to use. Ugh. Okay, that's stun lance. I'm trying to figure moves out here and I'm getting hit in my dick. Just who cares? Point blank shotgun that guy in the face. As mentioned in the Resident Evil 4 Spooktoberfest I put up, I tried to do a Resident Evil 5 bit for thing, and I was just so dreadfully bored that I, after recording it, said, you know what, I'm probably not going to upload this. It was no good. It was not fun. Now, admittedly, I had problems with Resident Evil 4 as well. On the Xbox One version, I had like a bug where I just, walking around, felt bad. Running would like stop and lurch. It was not great. Oh god, I hate this guy I'm looking at, says Doctor Strange with a grimace. Uh-huh.
We've got a job to do.
Let's go, Thanos.
We're not leaving without him.
Now, this is a pretty good design for Thanos. I don't hate it. I also like that it kind of incorporates his classic Marvel look, like from Marvel 2 and Marvel Superheroes. Was he the boss?
They'll get the job done.
I don't remember which version. Which version?
We're out of time. He's coming.
Whoa, that's weird.
See Ultron Sigma?
I've got a clear shot.
Take it.
Oh, you know how this is going to work. This one arrow against Ultron Sigma. That's probably fine. You did a good job, Clint. Don't worry about it.
Teams, engage. Go, go, go.
Wasn't there a similar thing in one of the movies? Didn't that happen? Where somebody shot an arrow at somebody and Infinity Stone did a thing to something. And by somebody, even Hawkeye did something fucked up. Oh, you tried, Dante. Oh, Arthur. Arthur. Oh, look at this. It's like a Marvel Ultimate Alliance super combo. Oh, except he's dead. Fuck him. Sorry, X. I'm glad you're in this game, but sorry, dude. I do like this. There is something to be said about boss characters who absolutely just like wreck shop with the entire cast. That's fun. You know, that's fun is what that is. Also, that doesn't look bad. That looks pretty cool. Pretty shiny. I'm sorry, Thorpe. That's just how it is in this bitch of an Earth. We only made 2 of these models, so we gotta use them.
Prince of Asgard.
You shall pay for what you've done to my people.
Uh-huh.
Spencer, with me.
This is gonna work great. I found an interesting bit of trivia vis-a-vis the Super Best Friends play through of this. In that, fucking, the guy who, so Spencer in the Bionic Commando reboot was voiced by the singer of Faith No More, I think, and also modeled to look after him, which is why he had the dreadlocks and everything, which is a weird pull. Again, that, yo, I just had a bad thought, and by that bad thought, I'm thinking about games made by Capcom with grappling hooks, and I think about Lost Planet. Why couldn't you just have a fucking 8-grid or something in this game? Why not have the... In Tatsunoko vs. Capcom, you had the VS as one of the giant characters. Why not have that back, huh? You have the Monster Hunter, that's great, but why not have, like, the fucking T-Rex or some shit? Have Hauser from Warzard. Red Earth.
Shall remove you from that throne, villain.
Fools, our will is law. We will destroy you.
Yeah, so I don't know how well this is gonna go, but we're fighting a boss now. Why? Oh, I don't have an Infinity Stone. I've been playing arcade mode too much. As much as I do like that in this game there is a way to, like, you have to unlock costumes still. Oh, he just can't be moved, huh? So, like, to get costumes in this game, you have to play the story mode. And every costume has a 4-color, like, palette. So you have 4 colors to choose from. The first 2 are unlocked by default, and then you have to unlock the next 2. Now, it's interesting in the way you unlock them is that you just have to play the arcade mode. You don't necessarily have to win the whole thing. You just have to get a certain degree into it. So then I'd be playing, and then you do it again. You don't win it. You have to play the game. I'm trying to say, play the story mode twice to get the costumes, which is weird. Oh, we're doing great, Spencer. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, this is about as well as to be expected. Oh, I misunderstood what that super does. That's unfortunate. Well, goodbye, Spencer. Now, the good news... I'm supposed to lose that fight. Otherwise, I'd be in a bad spot here, wouldn't I?
How powerless you truly are.
I mean, kind of. Perhaps maybe a little bit. Come on, Thor, you can do it. Wait a second, you could literally just call that thing to you. You don't have to reach for it. It comes back to you.
And soon you shall be their prince once more.
Oh god, he's giving me a Windows Media Player visualizer.
Commander Redfield, did you have something to add?
Alright, Chris.
Great insight.
Fuck him up, Chris. I know this is gonna be a banger.
You're going down, Ultron Sigma.
Ooh, how's he gonna come back from that sick burn?
Some banal cliche. It's fitting that those would be your final words.
So, you think about multiverses and infinite universes and all that sort of thing. This whole shtick happening right now could possibly hypothetically happen. So if you're Chris Redfield and your day job is basically just fighting BOWs and zombies and shit, but all of a sudden you're fighting robots with androids and gods and superheroes and magicians and stuff, you don't bat an eye because you think, all right, in the grand scheme of the universe and all universes therein, this could happen. This could hypothetically be a thing that could happen. Howard the Duck and Man-Thing come from the same swamp because that's the nexus of all realities. Of course this could happen. The stones I spoke of.
Stones of infinite power.
So,
Probably the cause.
Strider gets up and he's like, alright, I'm gonna go fight the ninjas again, but wait, I'm sucked into a portal and now I'm fighting with a Street Fighter character and a little man and then Miss Marvel. You're like, okay, it's all fine. I guess that's my lot in life because the world, oh man, Captain America has a great butt. I guess this is just how it's allowed to happen.
You sure you're all right? Thank you, my friend. It will take more than a candy-colored cloud to slay the god of thunder.
You say that, but your arm's looking a bit weird there. Like your armor's kind of cracked. Kind of look like the same stuff that was. Oh, you're just gonna show it. I forgot they just literally just show it. Hey, Dr. Light. So I don't know. This is the one thing I don't understand. This convergence thing they keep talking about. What it does is it combines the Marvel and the Capcom universes, and certain things become one, such as New York City and Metro City become New Metro City.
Do it.
A bunch of other shit, you know, that's how it happens. I guess that makes sense. Umbrella instead of Umbrella and AIM, you know. So what I don't understand is, like, does Dr. Light exist anymore, or was he merged with Jarvis to become some sort of hologram guy? Because you don't actually physically see him anywhere in this game. He just appears as a hologram, which I'm like, alright, that's fine. That's weird, Dr. Light. I don't know where you are, but whatever.
Insanely dangerous. Please,
Insanely dangerous.
Somebody just tell me who he is.
You look bad, Cheekbones.
Thanos, the Mad Titan. Cosmic warlord / lunatic.
Oh, you also look bad.
That's boy toy.
Death.
You know, the Grim Reaper, but she's a lady or a skeleton lady.
Thanks for the lore, Tony. Oh my god, he looks bad. I do like that in some capacity, though. It's weird. So,
Almost destroyed the universe multiple
Laura...
times trying to impress
What's her name?
Wanna give him access to these stones?
Laura Bailey has been voicing English Chun-Li for, I think, since Street Fighter 4. Kyle Harebear still voices Ryu in this game. But in this game, she's been replaced... Fuck what I'm saying. Chun-Li, voiced by Laura Bailey from Street Fighter 4 onwards, but in this game, she's voiced by Ashley Birch. Ryu is still voiced by Kyle Harebear. Like, Hulk is still Frank... What's his name? I don't remember. Dante's still Ruben Langdon. But then you get stuff like Iron Man, and he's still Iron Man from all the times that Disney's like, alright, we need an Iron Man stand-in. We'll just get this guy in the cartoons and all the video games, and that's Iron Man. No one sounds like Tony Stark. It doesn't sound like Robert Downey Jr., but he's still Iron Man. I don't understand why they do that. Why they change some things but keep some things. I appreciate the loyalty. I'm thinking what it is it has to do with the voice actor strike that ended after this game came out. So, of course, like, if Laura Bailey was part of that strike, she couldn't voice Chun-Li, so they just got Ashley Birch. She's close enough. Sounded like whatever, man. Who am I fighting here?
Hope you paid up on your health insurance.
Okay.
Ready.
Come at me, bro. Wham. Alright. Understand that I have guns. I know, Chun-Li, you're a cop, so you used guns before, but, like, I have guns. You're literally going to get shot. I guess it doesn't matter when you're the strongest woman in the world. I don't remember what his level 3 is in this game, but it's cool. Captain America's. I'm gonna say Captain Marvel. Same thing. You're a red and a blue person whose name's Captain. Get the fuck out of my face, Tony. Whoop. Bop, 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 bop. Whoop. I fucked that up. Too easy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, not much I can do about that. I said I'm good with Dante, but now I'm fucking up all over the place. This is unfortunate. Right through her. See, I wanted to hit it with that because I love that move so much, and I fucked up again. Just gonna shoot you with guns. Ow. Just punch a bunch. This sucks. Nope. I don't really know how to effectively use that teleport other than to do the ground bounce thing, but it's certainly a move. It's getting hot in here. It's October, guys. Where's the snow already? Jesus. Jesus. You guys look pretty good for just being beaten up. Oh. Oh, Thorpe. He just sure does love stopping things. Oh, that shows up on the microphone when I fan myself with this fan. I'm fanning.
Power of the Infinity Stones, we can defeat Ultron Sigma, undo the horrors he has wrought.
Ultron Sigma is a very bad name. It's a stupid name because it's not even like a fun combination. It's just literally, my name is Sigma, your name is Ultron. Let us become Ultron Sigma. But then what would they call him? Ultrigma? Sigtron? That's all. There's no good combination. So make up a new name. But I can't think of one because it's just a bad pairing. Mm-hmm.
Bloodhound slips his leash.
Uh-huh.
It's on you.
Well, I mean, you're all gonna pay the price. Alright, let's take these thimbles off. Look how he looks stupid.
Remove the mask.
Look at that cape. Look at that luscious cape this guy had. Look at his shoes. Some Doc Martens. What's up, buddy? Hey, how you doing? That's unfortunate.
The imminent danger comes not from me, but from one of your own.
You haven't read it out, Thor.
What the hell's happening to him?
Oh, bad things, Chris. Bad things are happening. He's fucking up right there. Because we need an excuse to fight these guys. Oh, the Sigma virus. Oh.
Careful. There's still a chance he's alive in there. Take him down easy.
This is gonna be fine. This is probably okay. Crossbow Bowman versus God of Thunder. We're okay. This is gonna be fine. Nothing bad ever happens to us. Nothing. De nada. Zero bad things happen to us. You know that? You know? Me, a resident good person, Daniel Bratland. Nothing bad ever happens to me. Let's play a fucking video game. Load already. Load already, please. I'm begging you, please load already. Holy shit, come on now. This is egregious. This is unfortunate. This is a modern video game console, everybody. And literally, it's just loading the room in reverse.
Forgive me, my friend, but this must be done.
He's just a Muppet where he's not like articulating with his lips, he's just moving his mouth and sounds coming out. Catch! Catch! So Thor has tons of armor on him, super armor, so basically every hit I do doesn't stagger him. So I gotta be careful. Yep. I think you need to get at least 3 hits before you can stagger him, so you gotta be quick, you gotta be fast. Oh, that was me, I did that. Sometimes the grabs happen so quickly that I can never really tell who's doing what. Catch. Get the cheap shots in. Oh, that's what that does. Oh, there's 0 frames on that. I think there's a sliver in my foot because I can feel it. It hurts when I move my foot around. It's a bad time. Get him, get him. Oh! He keeps... Run, run, get out of there, get out of there. There we go. Alright, that's going to do it for this episode of Marvel. We'll see y'all again later. Thank you for watching. Come back next time. Have a good life, alright? Live it to the fullest.